To understand the situation better, we are joined from Washington, D.C. by Republican leader and expert on Pakistan-US relations, Sajid Tarar. Thank you for joining us. So, Mr. Tarar, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance has suggested that some factions within the Israeli government are seeking to prolong the conflict with Iran. So how significant is this statement coming from such a senior U.S. official?
2 points here. First of all, if the U.S. forces are engaged in that region, who it serves, and that is Israel, because they are close by, and plus at the same time, their elections are going on in October in Israel. That's the first point. And second point is this: J.D. Vance, who's a mega leader, who's a big supporter of mega movement. He has intentions in running for the presidency in 2028, and he's always considered an anti-war leader, a political leader here. So he was absolutely right. The only country in the region the engagement suits is Israel. It serves because the elections are coming, and Bibi Netanyahu is losing his popularity on a daily basis.
And J.D. Vance also claimed there was a well-funded campaign to derail diplomacy with Iran. So how seriously should these allegations be taken, and what do they suggest about political divisions in Washington over Middle East policy?
You know, the policy is, I think it has to change because public opinion is changing. And plus, Israel was not pleased with the direct engaging with Iran, especially, let me give you an example, with the missile system, the missile program of Iran, and due to the Islamabad Accord, President Trump ignored it. Not only this, he gave a point that if the Qatar can have the missile system, Iran has a right to self-defense. So Israel was not pleased with it. And they want Iran to be over with, and they're planning of Greater Israel. You have seen it, they have been promoting it. But here, the J.D. Vance, like you see it, he's considered the future of Republican Party here, and he's taking a right positioning, and he's maintaining his distance from Israel, and because reason, the public opinion is changing in the U.S. You probably have seen after the Gaza genocide, or whatever you say, Israel is losing public opinion not only in the U.S., all over the world. So that is a reality, and J.D. Vance is absolutely right. Israel is slipping on very fastly.
And so if Israeli leaders are indeed opposing diplomacy and pushing for continued military action, so how could that affect U.S. efforts to secure a broader agreement with Iran?
Matter of fact, the President Trump has said it many times, and he has expressed his frustration dealing with Bibi Netanyahu. He has clearly said that if it was not the Donald Trump here today, he probably would have gone to jail. And plus, J.D. Vance has said it in the past that every arm Israel is using has blood and sweat of American taxpayers. So that this reflects that there will be a new relationship in between these both countries. You have seen the situation in New York, winning of Mr. Mamdani there. You have seen the campaigns of NYU and Columbia, and recent wave of the new political leaders in New York. It reflects that Israel is losing their support, not only in the public, in the Congress as well. So it will be a big test during the midterm elections in coming days, because Bibi Netanyahu is planning to come to renew the security agreement between both countries, Israel and America.
Do J.D. Vance's remarks signal growing frustration within the Trump administration over Israel's approach to the Iran conflict? And could this lead to policy differences between Washington and Tel Aviv, do you think?
Yes, I think it's already taking place. There's a clear differences I have seen. There's a frustration from the both ends. Look at the situation in Lebanon. They have a ceasefire, but they still have fighting with each other. Look at the day before yesterday. Yesterday, even then, they were involved in Gaza. So they are ignoring the American interest. They are ignoring that America is dealing with a very sensitive matter in the region, and they are not listening to them, and they are not keeping the American interest on their priorities. So you will see it will have a big impact in the coming days. And that's what is, like I told you, it won't be the same anymore.